Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? We were kicking it with Trina tonight, and I have a special guest, my buddy, my friend, my high school pal, Roy Washington. Hey, Roy, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I am so excited to have you on my show tonight. How you been doing?
I'm doing all right. Just trying to make moves. There's been some successful moves too, so just been blessed as a businessman, up and coming businessman, and as a networker. Just networking and using my connections to try to uplift Quest Nation, uplift my circle and everybody on the team. So I'm happy that everything's going good.
I have been hearing so much about you, so much good things, so much good things you've been doing for people, et cetera, et cetera. So let's get started and let the people know. Where were you born and raised?
Here in good old Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Good old Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay, that's what's up.
At the age of 2, I was given up to foster care at the age of 2. I'm the youngest son, and I'm the third youngest child overall of 18. So we had a pretty big family. My mom's couldn't take care of everybody by herself, so she gave us up for adoption, and I was luckily to fall into the hands of the Dunlaps, who raised me from 2 on up, and shout out to them.
Awesome. Shout out to the Dunlaps. How you doing tonight?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, my foster home experience was pretty positive. So like I said, I was blessed.
A lot of people have bad stories as far as living in a foster home and everything like that. It's a blessing that you found 2 people to take you and carry you up under their wings and make you into the great person that you are today.
Right. Thank you. Very blessed. I've been here. I mean, even from some of my siblings, I hear some horror stories that they went through. I mean, one of my older brothers, and them, I guess whoever they were with, they used to be put inside of a dresser drawer when they was babies. And I've been hearing some crazy stuff. So.
Oh my God! So you were blessed then. You were very blessed.
Yeah, I was very blessed.
So do you keep in contact with their other sisters and brothers?
I keep in contact with my foster sister that I grew up with. They were 2 twins. As far as my real brothers and sisters, I've been in contact with some of them. I never really got to know all of them, but I've been in contact with some of them. And then one of them I'm really close with, Ariana. She's a twin, but she just moved back to Atlanta maybe about a month ago or something, so she's no longer here.
Okay. When you were younger, how was that living in a household of 18?
Well, I mean, like I said, I was separated from them, so I just was living with the Dunlaps, and then Selena and Tabitha came, and they became my foster sisters. So it was like 3 of us siblings there. I had a brother named Corey that was there for a minute. And he was half mixed. He was mixed, black and white. But I didn't really get a chance to live with all of my siblings. And I only seen them coming up. I only seen them maybe twice. They brought them over to the house, and I sat in front of all of them. And one of my sisters, she passed. She died by electrocution. But she scared me. Her name was Ernestine. I just remember her sitting there glaring at me, and I'm a little kid looking at her. They probably was teenagers. I probably was about 7, 8 years old. And she died over on Burleigh, was using a payphone, and they said she wasn't no joke though. But yeah, she was using a payphone and touched the freezer, at the same time and got electrocuted.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, 12 sisters, 6 brothers. Yeah.
So did your foster parents, did they have any children of their own?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
So it was just you?
That's me.
Okay.
Until Selena and Tabitha came. Then we had others that kind of came and throughout the years, be there for a little while, whatever. But we were the ones that stuck.
So the other 2 were foster children as well?
Yeah, Selena and Tabitha, yeah.
Okay. Do you keep in touch with them?
Yeah, I go see Selena and her husband. They live out in Brown Deer. I go visit them, see how they doing. I see Tabitha once in a while. Yeah.
Now you are a Milwaukee native, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have the opportunity to move from Milwaukee, where would you go?
Right now, I want to go to Oregon. There's something about the mountains. I want to know Portland or whatever, or Seattle. I want to go to the Pacific Northwest out in the mountains. Go out there and just be out in the wilderness a little bit. Get me one of them 4x4s. Them terrain vehicles, and go out there and have some fun. That's what I want to do when I'm all done grinding right now. But if this ever get to a point where I can just let somebody else take it, and I can chill, I'll go up there and do some fishing and just chill.
Do you have children of your own?
Oh, yeah, I have 2.
2.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Desiree. Shout out LaShonda.
Shout out, how you guys living?
Both of them doing really well. Shonda, I think she get her work ethic from me. She doing really, really good. And I seen her yesterday. Drop some salt off to her. Because we had the snow and everything. And Desiree, she's like a genius. She does really well in school. So we're just trying to get her lined up the right way. So when it's time for college, she have that option.
So is Desiree in Milwaukee?
No, she's in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
How do you feel about raising 2 daughters in society, how it is today?
It's scary a little bit, because you don't have the same respect level that that we had. When we came up, it was a little bit more respect. So and then now everything is so. You look on Instagram, everybody's all the ladies out there half naked, twerking, doing all kind of stuff on their little live videos and stuff. So especially with Desiree, Shonda's pretty straight. She grown, but Desiree, she's coming up. So just me and her mom just making sure that she values herself and don't fall into those kind of traps, and just kind of keeping an eye on her, and so far she's doing great.
That is awesome to hear. It's so hard raising girls and boys, and the way it is today.
Yeah.
Just think if Desiree would go that way, what would you tell her? How would you deal with that?
Well, maybe if she's under 18, we can do something about it and stop her. But if she's over 18, then we just have to. We want to continue to love them, but you just always have a positive word of advice for them, and hopefully that when you bring them up the right way, sometimes they stray off, but a lot of the seeds that you plant in them, hopefully at one point it bring them back and help them to realize what they're doing and turn back around and get back on the right track. That's what happened with me. And I got out there, but the things that was instilled in me, paid off in the end.
Yeah, that's how it goes. My daughter and my son. Well, my son is hearing impaired, so he really didn't get out there like that. Mm-hmm. But my daughter, I talked to her, the good, the bad, the ugly. And at the end of the day, once she turned 18, that was pretty much her choice.
Right.
You know, if she wanted to get out there and wild out, hopefully the stuff that I had said to her instilled in her, which it did. My daughter, she has her associates and her bachelor's, and I'm a proud mom.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. But it's today, I don't know, it's so hard. Well, I'm not going to say hard. It's kind of difficult raising children nowadays versus when we were younger. When we were younger, we got outside, we did all types of things. But now with these kids, it's like internet, telephone. You know, we used to get outside and play hide and seek. We running around. You know, we walking miles and miles and all this kind of stuff these days. And I'm going to say my grandson now, they are very spoiled. They want to be Ubered wherever they need to go. They want to get a ride wherever they go. When we was younger, we took the bus. We walked. You know, we used to just walk and walk and walk. Yeah. Nowadays, it's like, oh my goodness, they don't know what walking is. They don't know what sitting on the porch. We used to play rock teacher. They don't know what that is. They don't know what hide and seek is. You know, they hopscotch, jacks, jump rope, Foursquare. You know, we did all that kind of stuff. These kids nowadays, some of these children can work a computer, laptop, phone better than I can. Right. You know, they just, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, it's a difference. I remember when we were younger, when the street lights came on, we had to be at home. Yeah. And you had to be within yelling reach. I was coming across the Camaria, where you at? You need to hear that voice at a certain time. Yeah. But nowadays, like I said, it's not difficult. It's challenging trying to raise these children and grandchildren today.
Yeah, and I know my mom used to tell me, you know, when the lights came on, I didn't have to be in front of the house, but they should be able to see me. Mm-hmm. And you know, and my boy Tone, rest in peace. He was right across the street, and then Junior was right across 20th Street. So we was all kind of bunched up together. But we had so much fun growing up. It was crazy.
These kids they don't know what fun is though. They really don't.
Yeah.
They think we're old and y'all don't know. We had a lot of fun.
And then, you know, getting on the bikes and going up to the bike trails and stuff. You know, some of the stuff that some of these DMX riders and stuff, you know, BMX doing, you know, they getting paid millions of dollars to do the tricks on their bikes and skateboards and stuff. We was doing that stuff as kids.
Y'all the ones that came up with that. Y'all the ones that invented it. I ain't ride back, so I ain't want to fall in nothing. Y'all did that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Popping willies and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now, growing up, I know you had a couple of best friends. Who were your best friends growing up?
Junior, which is James Lewis. It's known as Midwest James today. And Tony Moffitt, who recently, you know, a few months ago passed away. And Tony Lane. And then I had another best friend that, you know, nobody, especially my parents, didn't too much care for him, but LT Austin.
LT, shout out.
Yeah, shout out LT, yeah. That was my guy.
A lot of things that, I mean, a lot of you guys may not know that me and Leroy, as I call him Leroy.
Leroy.
We go way back. Mm-hmm. Way back. So the guys that he is talking about, I do know them. And I know back then when Roy was younger, he started Quest. Let us know. Tell us about Quest. How old were you when you started Quest? Quest Nation.
Well, I brought Quest Nation back in 2015. When I was working in the Milwaukee Public Schools, I just was it's ironic you asked me that because I was just talking about that. I was coaching boys basketball, and shout out to Marvin Hall. That's my guy. And I worked safety with his wife, Melissa.